Okay, so let's have let's discuss about paired samples t-test. So last time we discussed about independent samples t-test, in which the groups are independent or unrelated or unpaired. Okay, so today I will discuss paired sample t-test, in which the groups are paired or they are dependent. Okay, and it it seeks to answers the following. So we have, do you believe that 2 months of observing an intermittent fasting diet can increase your weight? And another question is, do you believe that daily practice for a month can help you improve your math solving skills? So as you can see, our variable here are weights, and the other one is the math solving skills. Okay, and it must be continuous. And as you observe also that we are considering a time. So, say for instance, do you believe that the 2 months of observing an intermittent fasting diet can decrease your weight? So we have there 2 months. And do you believe that daily practice for a month can help you improve your math solving skills? So we have a month. Okay. So you're comparing something before and after. Okay, before 2 months and after 2 months, before a month and after a month. Okay, so what is paired samples t-test? So the paired samples t-test compares two means that are from the same individual object or related units. The two groups typically represent two different times. So say for instance, the pre-test and post-test, um, before and after, um, so pa, pre-COVID and post-COVID situation. Okay, and it aims to determine whether or not the mean difference between the paired observation is significantly different from zero. Okay. So again, sa independent samples t-test, atong gi-compare is katong mga independent nga mga groups. No? So that means atong mga groups nga kuano, walay kalabutan sa matag usa. Kani is ah, kani is kuan kaning gikuha nato ang data sa isa lang ka grupo, no? So say for instance, sa inyong section nag-pretest ko, then nagkuha ko og data sa inyong section. Okay, that is the pretest scores. Then after maybe a month, no, nag-post test na po dayon ko. Okay, then sa inyo rin po na ko ikuha ang observation. So unlike sa independent samples t-test, dito sa different groups na ako gikuha ang observation. And mao pud to akong gi-compare. Okay? So examples of paired samples t-test. So test scores of learners after introducing a new method of teaching. So nag-pretest ko, then nag-introduce ko sa ako ang mga learners o new method of teaching. Then after that, nag-post test na pod ko. Then kung naay significant, then ako din gitest no kung nabay significant difference ang pre-test ug post-test. So kung naay significant difference, that means either ang ako ang new teaching method is effective, pero kung wala significant difference ang pre-test ug post-test, that means dili effective ako ang new teaching method. Okay? So wait after doing home workout for 2 months. So that is before and after. So before nga wait, then after nga wait. No, after workout nga wait. After 2 months of workout. Okay? So imo nang i-compare ang weight before and after 2 months of workout. So tanaw na to kung nabay significant difference. So kung naay significant difference, that means effective imong workout. No? And kung walay significant difference, that means nagagawa ra ka sa imong pag-workout. Okay? So, nga na siya. So, what are the assumptions of paired samples t-test? So, mura siya ko, no? Similar lang sa independent samples t-test. Ang kalahian lang is wala siya Leibniz test, no? Katong homogeneity ang assumption. So, number one, dapat ang imuhang data comes from a randomly sampled population, and the two groups should be dependent or paired. Okay, so dapat before and after, no? And your dependent variable should be continuous. So same with the kuan, with the independent samples t-test. And there should be no significant outliers, so which is one of the kuano, statistical assumption na to discuss. Then number five, the difference of the observation of the paired groups should be normally distributed. Okay, so dapat ang kuano, ang ah, ang atong data sa matag kuano, sa matag groups must be normally distributed. So, checking for outliers, let us review. We will use box plot, and kung may outlier na exist, then you can delete them. Okay? For normality, we will use the Shapiro-Wilk test, and ideally, dapat mas dako ang p-value kasi sa alpha para makaingon ta nga normally distributed ang distribution sa ato ang data. Okay? Pero kung dili mo satisfy ang normality nga assumption, then we can resort to Wilcoxon signed rank test, which is an example of non-parametric nga counterpart sa kining paired sample t-test. Okay. Sa independent sample t-test, ang ihang non-parametric counterpart is katong si Mann-Whitney. Okay. So, ganira. So, hypothesis and rejection rule. So, we have this. The null hypothesis states that the difference between group 1 and group 2 is equal to 0. And for the alternative hypothesis, the difference between group 1 and group 2 is not equal to 0. Pwede ra po ka mo ingon diri ano nga there is no significant difference between group 1 and group 2 in terms of the variable, no? Unsa nga variable imo ang gina-compare, then pag alternative there is a significant difference between group 1 and group 2, no, in terms of the variable. And for the rejection rule, always gid no nga kung ang p-value is less than alpha, then you have to reject the null. Okay? Since the p-value is the probability that the null hypothesis is true, so kung mas gamay siya sa alpha, which is ang error, so mo itong i-reject yun na to si null. Okay, so let's have a Jamovie exercise, no? So katong ano, katong wala pa ka-install og Jamovie, pwede mo mag-download sa online. No? You just go to sorry, google.com and search for Jamovie. Okay, then click download. Okay. So, ang kakuan lang ani no kung mag-download mo ani nga wala mo inyo haging laptop nara mo sa internet. So, ang mahitabo na is mag-install pagid mo, download and install. Ang ang kuan lang gid diri ang lisod is kung hinay ang internet, no? So that means hinay pod mag-download, and actually this is half half a gig, no? So that is 500 MB, so dako-dako pud siya nga software. So instead of using that one, no, kung yan ang imong situation, wala kay imuhang laptop gadget, pwede ka mogamit sa online nga Jamovie. No? So, karon nga video, ang akong buhaton is kaning online nga Jamovie akong gamiton. So, let's go back to Jamovie. Here, this ilahang interface gid sa pinakasugod. So, click lang ako ning word nga Jamovie. Then naatay Jamovie Cloud diri ah. Okay, so i-click lang nato ni. So we have here the guest plan, no? So subject to availability lang, 45 minutes session limits, 5 minutes idle, 1,000 rows, 100 columns, and the movie analysis. Okay, and eligibility is for everyone. So we can also start work here, no? Such a movie cloud. So same ra gyapon siya og platform. Okay. So sign in lang ka, no? So kung pa ka sign in, so mag-sign up lang pud ka, no? Anyway, mo automatic mo na siya kuha nito sa sign up. So let's paste our data here. So we have here the data. So it's about kuno the weight before and the weight after no nga data. Okay? So kibali morning weight sa ako ang mga participants, no? Or maybe weight sa ako ang hayop, no? Maybe weight sa ako ang cat, no? And I introduce a feed to my cat, so na siya feed. So mo tong pag-abot sa kuan for some time gi-measure na pud nako iyang weight no, after I feed him a feeds. So mo ni ang iyahang weight dayon. No? So tanong nato kung naabay kalahian ang weight before ug ang weight after. So again, kung walay kalahian, that means dili effective ang feeds. No? Kung naay kalahian, that means effective ang feeds. Okay? So, sa independent sample t-test, no, ang atong ginabuhat is isa lang ka column ang sa katong dependent variable. Then for the independent variable, katong section, Aristotle, Archimedes, giisa ra pud nato siya. Pero diri atong gibuwag ang weight before ug ang weight after. So ingani pud ang ihang kano kaning structure sa pag-input sa data sa Jamovie. Okay, so uh let's copy and paste this one here. And we know weight is an interval scale. Okay, so ikuan ha. Okay, so let's edit this one. So we have weight before. So this must be a continuous variable. And we have the weight after. Weight after. And this must be a continuous variable. Okay. So anyway, kaning C di na to kinahanglan, pwede na to i-delete, pwede pa na to basagdan. Okay. So next is let's move on to the kuano katong checking of outliers. So tawag na to kung nabay mga significant nga mga outlier. So let's move on to descriptive. Then dili din ta sa kuano variable ato siyang ibutang din sa variable. So wala tayo split by kay kuan naman atong grouping is before and after man, no? So you can also change the kuano orientation of the variables. So gusto na ko into rows. Then um, for box plot, dili ko sa plots. Then click na ko ang box plot. Then tanaw na ko kung naay significant outliers. Okay, so ako nakita diri no si row number 7 ang outlier. So diri akong i-handos ana ang data, no? Then akong i-handos na po diri. So si number 7 ako daw ni siyang i-delete, no? Kay kuan na si number 7 outlier diri sa weight before. Okay? So anyway, mag-change pa na later. So delete. Okay, so wala na ko'y outlier sa weight before, then sa weight after, oh wala na pud ko'y outlier, no? kay na naman to no. So murag na-reduce siya using katong number 7 nga gidelete na ko gaina. So lahi na ang number 7 karon. Okay? So that's it. And uh, next thing to do is kaning kwan day no. Checking for normality. Okay? So ato ta sa t-test, click lang nato ni. Then dito sa paired sample t-test, pwede diri lang nato ibutang no sa kuan statistic naman diri ang normality. So okay na lang. So normality for Shapiro-Wilk. So nandito sa taas ang atong output for normality. So nakita na to diri no nga ang p-value sa weight before is 0.08. Then ang sa weight after ang p-value is 0.04. Okay. So that means atong gamiton is kay di man siya normally distributed ang after. So motong gamiton na to is si Wilcoxon, no? Kay 0.04 naman. Dapat mas labaw pa siya sa 0.05. Pero nay kuan no, naay mga instances nga kuan ah kanang anyway later na lang no. So that means dili siya normally distributed, no? So ato to sa t-test dito sa paired kaya di man siya normally distributed, so mo tong maghita sa Wilcoxon. Okay, then i-uncheck na to ni si students. Then ato ning ibutang ang duha ka variable sa paired variables. And mo ni ato ang result. So naay significant difference. Okay? So naay significant difference. So wait. Okay, so let me review the the assumptions here. So as you can see sa number 5, the difference of the observations of the paired groups should be normally distributed. Okay. So the difference of the observations. Okay. So I think mo ni yang pasabot diri no? Di ay? Yeah, okay, nara day ang difference, no? So dili day siya katong kani sa taas. Sorry, I misinterpreted the number 5. So dapat kato daing katong sa normality diri dapat sa paired samples t-test under assumption. So i-check nato is normality test. So tanaw nato dira no nara ang p-value niya ang iyahang weight before and weight after. So 0.394. Okay, so that means normally distributed ang ato ang data. So in this case, di data mag-Wilcoxon, may student na data no. Kay normally distributed naman siya. So still this is now our pair samples t-test nga result. And mas maayo siguro kung i-appeal na to si descriptives. Okay. And so akong buhaton is ako na po na siyang i-copy and paste. So copy and paste na ko ni siya. So copy na ko ang descriptive. Okay. Then diri dayon paste na ko dire. So this is my descriptive. Then next is kanida yung result sa paired. Okay. So okay. So next is akong i-kuan diri no. Akong ibutan diri ang weights. So we have before and after. Okay. So next is ang mean. Mean. So ang mean nako ani So paste lang ako dira Then this is also the standard deviation SD. Then next is ang test statistic. So students T statistic, which is negative 17.4. Of course, ako na siyang emerge. Then next is ang p-value, which is 0. Ako na siyang emerge. Then ako na yung conclusion. Okay, so the conclusion is ang p-value is 0 less than 0.05. So reject null. That means accept na ko si alternative. So ang conclusion is significant. So na significant difference, okay? Between before and after nga weight, no? So ako po na siyang i-merge. So next, copy na ko na siya sa Word. So Windows R, WinWord. Okay. So click. Oh, sorry. Ako sa siyang customize ang layout. Okay, so nara. Then akong objective, butang lang siguro nako objective. Okay, to to ascertain the difference between uh the weights, the weight before and after uh introducing uh feed X, no? Tanda na natong feed X. Okay, then next is you have to state your hypothesis. So these are your hypothesis. Okay, so we have H sub 1, sub 0, H sub naught. We have there is no significant difference between the weights before and after. Okay, copy lang ako, no? Weights before and after introducing the feed X. Then ang alternative, which is ang H1 or ang HA. So, ana. So, copy and paste. So, there is significant difference. Okay, so manang HA na ko. Then, kanila yun, no? Um, ano to? Select the level of significance. So, we have um, alpha, backslash alpha is equal to 0.05. Okay. Then, next is ang result na dahil, no? So, we have the result here. So, ito nang ibutang ang table. So, the result. So, ibutang na itong table. Copy. Then, paste din nato diri. Okay, so let's modify the table. So, the layout, auto-fit content, auto-fit width. Okay. Then, gusto na ko nga ma-center siya, no? So, we have centering. Okay. So next is kaning ko ano, kaning sa design sa akong kuha ng border. The border is okay, wala na. Next is I will draw my own border. So okay, then dripple sa ubos. The next is kanila yan, no? Then next is akong ano, i-bold ang kaning kuan, kaning header, and maybe ito decimal place na ko ang kuan, ang ako ang mga numerics diri para consistent pud siya tan-awon. Okay? 0.00. Okay? So next is the kuno, table number. So table number, right click, okay. Caption, table number 1. Okay. So ato ni siyang i-kuno, mag 11 ng font size, then black, then uh, title. So we have difference between the weights before and after introducing feed X. Okay. Then atong i-italize. Okay, so mo na siya no, ato ang kuan, ato ang result sa ato ang gi-analyze nga data about uh, weights before and after. So in that case, ang atong gamiton is ang kuano, ang paired sample t-test kay before and after man. Okay. So next buhaton ninyo is kato na lang dayon kuano, kato dayong interpretation sa ato ang kuan data. So you may interpret that one kung saan nasa table. Tapos pagkahuman ana is imo dayong maybe you can cite some article nga ning support sa imuhang result nga significant ba siya ang pag-introduce ana nga feed dito sa imuhang cat, or maybe uh, katong mga article nga ning contradict sa imuhang article. So somehow na ay clashing of articles dira nga mahitabo, no? Okay, so that's it. Uh, Thank you, and thank you for listening.